Here we go. Good morning. Right now it's 9:01 on a Friday. If you're watching on social media, feel free to smash the share button. Let me know what you got going on today. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and you're going back, send me a text, 346-704-1806. Let me know what you got going on today and what kind of positive things that you are doing. So it's Friday, and I have some special guests in studio. I'm going to get them introduced, and I'm actually going to throw it on the FM right now and get this thing started. Here we go. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's 9:01 on a Friday morning, a beautiful, sunny, warm Friday morning. No, it's not. It's nasty outside. It's pretty nasty. I have some guests in studio. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we're going to learn everything that they have going on today. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Becky Day, and I'm here representing the Delaney at South Shore, which is a senior community located in League City. I'm actually the move-in coordinator, but I also do a lot of community outreach, and it's awesome. I love what I do.
Yeah, and so we have another guest as well. How are you doing?
Good. Good morning, everyone.
What's your name?
I'm Libby McDonald. I work sales and marketing for the Delaney at South Shore.
Cool. Where are you from?
Wow, that's a tough question. I grew up in Louisiana.
Okay.
Live now and just moved to Seabrook.
All right. Like just moved?
Just moved this past weekend.
How are you enjoying it so far?
It's nice.
It is.
We've had a little bit of everything. It was humid on Sunday, so I kind of felt that ocean humidity coming off, and now it's really cold. So
yeah, Seabrook's really close to South Shore, and South Shore it's kind of confusing because it's like it's in League City, but it's like its own thing.
It is. You're
Yes.
right. You're right.
Yes.
It's like its own little city.
It is. So the Delaney at South Shore, it's in League City, but where are y'all located specifically?
We're at 2605 Marina Bay Drive, which a lot of people know that as South Shore Boulevard or 2094. So it's like got all these names, but it's in the heart of League City. In near South Shore Resort and some of the areas, nice restaurants and places there in Lake City. So we're in a great location, actually.
Yes. South Shore is awesome. I live off of South Shore, but towards 96.
Okay.
I live inside HEB, pretty much. Well, people think that, or at least that
I love HEB.
I do too, or that I work there.
Yeah.
Seriously, somebody thought like, hey, Gardy's working at HEB. I was like, no, I'm just there all the time, like sampling and
Getting
doing
tacos.
Yeah, getting tacos. See, that's what's going on. So if somebody has never heard of the Delaney at South Shore, what do you guys do?
Okay, we're I'm very proud to say what we do, actually. We are an independent assisted living and memory care community for seniors. We're located under one roof, so it makes it easy for families that are placing their loved ones, or if you're just wanting to move in, you're tired of living in your home, you're tired of the maintenance, and
That's
you've
me.
retired.
Oh,
yeah, there you
right.
go.
Yeah.
So you're just tired of all the stuff, so you can move in to an independent living community like the Delaney and be completely taken care of. Come and go as you please, travel, whatever, lock up, leave, go. It's all secure, safe. The meals are all provided. Yeah, you don't even have to cook. It's awesome.
Okay.
Activities, so.
That's cool.
And
Like
so
going
once you
gambling
move
today.
in and you maybe have a decline in health, which has happened, then you have the option to move into assisted living, which is just down the hallway, So it's all under one roof. So you're used to that area. It's like moving to a different room in your house.
Okay. That's nice. Do y'all do like field trips?
We do field trips. We do. We've got a group, I think, going to the rodeo at some point.
Okay, cool.
They go to theater, plays, to restaurants out. They went to Moody Gardens in Galveston recently. So, yes, they do all kind of activities, and you can sign up if you want to go, or if you don't want to go, you don't have to. But there is a bus that we provide the transportation for them to go outside the community on activities.
That's cool. Is it important, I mean, for people to still stay active and just to be able to go out and keep that independence?
Yes, I'm so glad you talked about that because it's one of the most important things that a senior can do is to remain as active as possible. And the number one thing that assures longevity of life is to be to have friends and be social and talk and communicate. So this is what this type of community can offer to individuals, because every time you go to the dining room, you sit, you have friends there and you're talking. You're not sitting in your home alone, which is what a lot of seniors end up doing. They become depressed. They don't want to do anything, and then their health declines. So it's very, very important to have communication with other people.
Yes. Okay. I was on y'all's website. I went and checked it out. It was really easy to navigate. And one thing that I saw is there was an award that was given to you guys. What is that award?
Yes,
It's pretty neat.
Yes, it's the J.D. Power Award, and it was actually, we're owned by Life Care Services, and this is we're a Fortune 500 company. One of our investors is
Goldman Sachs.
Yes, Goldman Sachs. Sorry. Goldman Sachs. So we're not going anywhere, which is nice. But this award was given to them as a whole. They have 140 communities around the United States. So this J.D. Power Award was awarded to all of those communities, with us being included. And we're ranked highest in customer satisfaction in 2019 U.S. senior living. So we're pretty excited that we were given that award. It's pretty valuable to us. We achieved the highest score in all 7 study factors, which is resident services, activities, community staff, food, beverage, new resident orientation, resident cost, community and grounds, and resident apartment unit.
That's cool.
Pretty awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. So there's a lot that you guys have going on. And also, it's pretty beneficial to be owned by somebody else. Like you said, hey, we're not worried about going anywhere.
Exactly.
You know, you hear that name and you're like, okay, yeah, they're gonna be here. How long has the Delaney at South Shore been there?
It opened in stages. The independent living part opened May of 2018. The assisted living opened in June of 2018, and memory care opened in October of 2018. Okay. So it's we're the newest community, this newest senior community in the Bay Area.
Okay. And is there an event coming up, or can somebody just like schedule an appointment if they want to come and check out everything? How can somebody just see what's going on?
Libby, I'm going to let you go talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, they are more than welcome to come in, check us out, or they can definitely contact us, give us a phone call, and we can get them scheduled in. We actually have an event. We do an event once a month, a big event, and we just had it's a sweet deal event where we had one for Valentine's Day, and it was very successful. We have another one coming up March 18th, and it's going to be a rodeo themed. So we'll have some, country entertainment, some barbecue, some events. We'll have some awards going on, so you can win some tickets to the rodeo.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
Yes.
Cool.
And it's just an easy way for them to come in and check out our community, see what we have to offer. We can do some tours around that time too. So just give us a call and we can get a tour scheduled in and show them around.
So entertainment, is it everything's country themed, rodeo themed?
Yes.
Yes.
Do y'all sing? Do any country music?
I don't sing. I don't know about her.
Libby?
Maybe just in the shower, but it's good acoustics.
That counts. This could be your time to make your debut.
This could be, yeah. I know that they're having, speaking of singing, they're having a resident talent show.
Oh, wow.
I think it's February 29th, actually.
So it's coming up.
So
it's coming quick.
Coming up.
And the residents have just signed up to do whatever. We've got some karaoke going on, some poetry, and so it should be interesting.
Yeah. My wife's grandmother, she lives in a care facility, and there's a piano out front, and you can hear some of the residents there, sit down, and they are very talented. It's just amazing. And you just start thinking, it gets your mind going like, man, the life and the story that this person has lived and is still living and sharing their joy of music. It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure there's some very talented people that live there at the Delaney.
There is, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
real privileged to have several veterans
Yes.
in our residence, and it like World War II veterans. And so we offer a veteran breakfast for these guys, and we have a couple of ladies to come in the second Tuesday of each month. So we invite other veterans that are in the area to come and join us, and it's really fun to see the generations. We had some kids come in, and they were just awed by these individuals. So we're really privileged to have that.
Yes. Becky, what is your background?
My background is marketing and business development. Actually retired in January of 2019 from JSC Federal Credit Union. And so I decided that I wanted to do something different. So I'm now working at the Delaney.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And you
And
also
we love her.
Yeah. You also find time to volunteer?
Volunteer a lot.
Yeah, because I know you have done a lot of stuff with the Alliance, the Bay Area Alliance for Youth
Bay
and
Area
Families.
Alliance for Youth and Families, and also Anchor Point.
Mhm.
I serve on their boards and do a lot of volunteer activity and just love it. So I'm all about the community.
Yeah. Is there any opportunity for, people to volunteer at y'all's facility, even if it's just like, going visiting with people or just helping in any way, learning?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that. We just this week had a group from Clear Creek High School called PALS that came in. There was 25 of them. And they came in and they absolutely loved sitting down, talking with the residents, playing games, just communicating, because that's what they love to do. These seniors, they want to talk to people.
Yeah.
So, and like I told the teacher, I said, you can't teach this stuff in a classroom. These people have been through everything. They've watched a lot of things. They've been through different generations. And so to sit at their feet and hear their stories is valuable.
Yes. How often do y'all do special things like the talent show? And is there other things that have come up, or y'all are even brainstorming for new events?
We have events all the time. We have 2 activity directors that are staffed at the Delaney, and they have weekly entertainment coming in. They're playing bingo, or we've got a mahjong group that comes in and plays.
What's that? Is that a game?
It's like a card game.
Okay.
And so there's always stuff going on. We have a couple of ladies that started a library. And so we had people donate books, and they took it upon themselves to organize the books. And they're teachers. They're retired teachers. So they're very, adamant how everything needs to be done. But it's been very well received, and the residents will come in and choose a book, sit by the fireplace and read or whatever. And just to say, my mom lives there, so I can attest to actual things going on.
How does she like it?
She loves it. She's been there since August. She's going to be 90 in May. And I've watched her flourish, actually. She's made lots of friends, and so it's awesome.
Does she have a favorite part, at least that you can tell, or that she's vocal about?
The library, right?
The library?
Yeah, she loves the library. And
Always see
she
her
loves
reading a
meal
different
time,
book.
because that's her time to go down and talk to everybody.
Yeah. Is she very talkative, social?
She's very social. Yes, she's very social.
Wow.
So.
That's
We have
cool.
restaurant-style dining, which is pretty awesome. You go in, you sit down, and just like in a nice restaurant, you order from the menu, and we have chefs on staff that prepare gourmet meals. So I'm telling you, it's the life.
Yes. So that sets y'all apart from even some of the facilities that I've been to, for sure.
Yes.
What else would you say sets y'all apart from? Because y'all, it's not a nursing home, is it?
No.
So what sets you
That's a
apart
bad
makes you
word.
different? Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's not something you want to hear. It's like, hey, you're going to
Right.
nursing home. It's like, I don't want to go to nursing home. I'm not even old.
Right, yeah.
I'm just entering my prime. I'm 90. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the big thing that sets us apart is that we're continuing care. So you move in as an independent person, and you have a decline in health. You can just move right down the way to a different apartment and be taken care of. And we are also a B license, which not all of them are.
What does that mean?
What that means is that you can age in place right there at the Delaney, even if you decline to the point where you cannot get up and rotate from a chair to the bed to walk to the door, whatever. We have help that can help you. We're not going to say, nope, can't have you here anymore because you can't get up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a B license is. So we're one of the few in the area that have that, so that really sets us apart.
Yes. So you mentioned if you are, 55 or older and you're just looking to not have to take care of the house, the yard, and just stuff breaking down, you can move in there. What does that look like for that person? I mean, like, what does the room even look like? Or are they allowed to have their car and leave and just do everything?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the apartments are absolutely gorgeous. Granite countertops and beautiful design, the big high 10-foot ceilings. They have patios, and I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a 5-star hotel, basically. It really is. It's like, or this one lady that lives there absolutely loves it, Miss Wanda. We know who she is.
Yeah.
She calls it a cruise ship on
A
land.
landlocked cruise ship.
Really?
So, oh yeah, and she's a big traveler. She's traveled everywhere, and she loves it. So, yeah, if we could describe it like that.
Wow. That's one thing that you get spoiled. Like if you stay at a hotel and it's like everything is nice,
Right there at your fingertips.
hey, I can't figure out my TV, somebody comes in or something, they just take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, everything's taken care of. Your meals are all provided.
Utilities,
yeah,
cable,
utilities.
Wi-Fi.
it's all in the set price.
On the
All
set
internet,
Mhm.
cleaning. They come clean it every other week, so you don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just it's pretty nice.
Yes. And then the next step, I guess, if somebody is not able to take care of themselves, there's also care provided, right?
There's care provided. We are also one of the few communities that has an RN on staff 24/7.
Yeah, and they'll be able to take care of just like,
Yes.
little things that come up or bigger things or get more help.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. And are y'all prepared? Like, what are you prepared to take care of? Like, for somebody who needs that full-time care.
Well, there's two things you can do. We have families doing both things. We have some that decide to remain in independent living and have outside home health come in
Okay.
to take care of them. Let's say they can't remember to take their medication. So they have a person hired that comes and helps them take their medication.
Okay.
Or you can move to assisted living and have that care. So there's different, some people just choose to stay in independent living as long as they can.
Mm-hmm. And y'all already mentioned before we went on air that y'all had a video with a client
Yeah.
testimonial, because I had asked, I would like to see if there's somebody who
Sure.
has their, in their
Yeah.
own words, and we're going to have some fun and show this video and let everybody listening on 99.5 FM hear this as well. So who is this that we're going to hear from?
So this is actually our independent living, one of our ambassadors. So she is a retired teacher as well, and she loves the community. She's always greeting new people and showing them around. She actually taught me a lot about the community when I first started there too. So she shared her testimonial of what she likes about living at the Delaney.
All right, cool.
So you just
So
press the play button.
We're going to
there.
get her testimonial, and let's check this out.
You can turn.
My name is Betty Henderson, and I have lived at the Delaney at South Shore for a year this November. And it's a very nice place to live. One thing I like about it is the food. I don't have to worry about cooking. And I have a problem with my eyes, and so it's a very convenient place to live. And let's see, anyone thinking about living here, it's safe, it's convenient, it's clean, and we have a great group of staff people to help you out. Maintenance, office, medical, whatever you got. And we checked others before I moved in here, and we found it rent-wise very reasonable and comparable to others, in some cases less expensive than some of the others. So, my advice would be look it over, do a walkthrough, and sign the papers to move in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so what's her name?
Her name's Betty.
That's
She was the
Betty.
first one that greeted my mom when she moved in. I mean, like we were moving boxes in, and she came to the door
Yeah.
of the apartment. She said, "Hi, my name's Betty. Welcome to the Delaney." My mom was like, "Well, hello."
Yeah.
She loves it. She's so cute. And
She's on the greeting crew.
Yeah,
greeting
she
crew.
is.
She
She is.
loves
And you know,
meeting
it's
new
important
people.
when people are looking at these communities. This is something I advise them to do because I did this with my mom and my dad at the time when he was alive. And I talked to the residents. I wanted to know from them, do you like living here? You know, that's your biggest, that's who you want to hear from. So I advise that with people. Just come in, talk to the residents, see what they like.
Yeah, if you go to the restaurants or whatever, and you go and just sit down, I'm sure people would love to talk, and you can just ask those questions and get the genuine answers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's cool. So Libby, you're from Louisiana.
Yes. Lafayette.
So am I.
You're from Louisiana too, Becky?
Two
Some
Louisiana people.
Cajun queens here.
Yes. Do y'all eat crawfish?
Absolutely.
Do y'all get thrown down at some crawfish? Wait, you didn't even answer. Do you eat crawfish?
I grew up allergic to seafood. So
Oh, that's a
it
bummer.
was kind of, yeah.
So
It
are
was
you still
embarrassing.
allergic now?
I'm still allergic, yes.
Okay. Well, that's tough.
It's no fun.
It isn't.
Yeah. Do y'all, that would be a fun event at the Delaney in South Shore.
Yes.
Have y'all done one before, a crawfish boil?
We haven't, but that's a good idea, Gardy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have
could
them
do
very
that.
Have to
often,
come
the good
down.
ideas, but every once and again, I'll just say
Because
one.
we have several people that are from Louisiana.
Yes.
live
Yeah.
there, so they would probably love that.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I am there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Come
March
down.
18th, I'll bring my baby.
Yes.
My
yes.
newborn baby, and just gonna let him play with. That's just like a rite
Put a
of
little
passage.
cowboy hat.
Right?
Yeah, just like play with the little live crawfish.
The
and-
residents would love meeting the baby.
Oh
They
yeah,
love kids.
Oh, yeah. They love children.
yeah. My wife, I'm not even sure. She's probably been like, I'm staying. Yeah, I don't know how it is, but she's like, I'm not leaving the house for like, has it all planned and
A
everything
month.
else. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
sneak him out. The boys
Take
gonna
him
have some
around.
crawfish at the Delaney in South Shore.
Yes. Come on by.
Have a
And
good
we
time.
do allow pets too.
Yeah,
There's
that's
pets
the other
there?
thing.
We do have a dog park.
That's probably a big deal because a lot of people
Absolutely.
they're more attached to their pets than they are their kids.
You got that right.
That's
Right?
their support animal.
Unconditional love.
Yeah. So you were allowed to have your animal there,
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
and
Yes.
y'all have a dog park.
We do.
do.
What does that look like? Is it just like an area, a lawn, or what?
Yeah, so it's a dog run, and it's actually a work in progress right now. So, as Becky said, we have been open for almost 2 years now. So we're still, renovating things.
It's
so
new.
it's just a dog run. We're planning on getting a covered area over there and putting in some chairs so they can go out. We had 2 ladies that just moved in. That's how they met. Actually, was at the dog park with their 2 dogs. So they take their dog out there. They can run. There's a little way station, and then also around the community, there's a walking trail as well for the pets and way stations throughout the area as well. So
Yeah.
definitely pet friendly. I love pets myself. So
So do I.
um,
I think we all love
yeah.
pets.
one of our residents is away on a long trip, and so I've been watching her cats for her. So
Yeah.
our staff is there to help you if you need to go away.
We're like a big family,
Yeah.
Gardy.
Mhm.
We really are.
That's cool. Are there commons areas? When I was looking at the website, it looked like there was like some commons areas where people can like hang out or study or
Yes.
just read a book.
There's 2 of them. Well, there's several. Because it's all one big open area. And as you walk in to the right is the area with the fireplace where they can sit by the fire on days like today. It's cold and it's like a little living room area, and they sit and talk and visit, and that's where our library is. And then across from there is our casual dining, which is called the Bistro. And the menus are the same in both the bistro and the formal dining area, but some people just like a more casual atmosphere. So they can choose to sit wherever they want to, do what they want to, but both places you order from menus. So it's like,
You get to choose.
yeah, you can choose.
You know, that's a big deal. You know, like I look at my son who's 7 years old, and you know he's getting to the point where he wants to make his own decisions about what I
Yeah.
want to wear to school today. And I feel like as you get older, sometimes it kind of reverts back, and if you feel
Right.
like things are going away, but to still have those choices that you're able to make, it's not like, hey, this is what you're eating. Everybody's eating this.
Right.
Yeah.
You can
right.
order. I'm going to eat here. I'm going to eat
Absolutely.
there. I'm going to, keep my independence.
Yeah, and food's important, right?
Mhm.
It'll always be till the day we die. But and that's where they congregate. That's where they socialize, is around food. So that's one of the most important parts of, I think, of our community, is how we've made that. It's beautiful. The decor is beautiful. It's very pleasing. So it makes everyone that's involved with it very pleased as well. So,
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else y'all would like to share? Anything else we didn't touch on or we can reiterate?
Well, so the Delaney itself, I know Becky mentioned that we're owned by Life Care Services. The Delaney itself is organically built by LCS. So we're managed and financed through LCS and Goldman Sachs, and we have about 5 Delaneys. There's 4 in Texas, and they're opening up a new one in New Jersey. So you'll see the similar concept. So we have one in Katy, one in Georgetown, and one in Waco currently. So it'll look very similar, just different decor inside. So ours is very South Shorey, very beachy feel, very coastal. Our
Beautiful.
Katy location is more of like a country feel. It's going to have those high voltage ceilings with the wooded beams and stuff. So the great thing is we've had some residents start at our South Shore location and then move to our Katy location, and it's a great transition because they look very similar.
All right. That's cool.
So that's why we're proud to work at the Delaney community.
Yeah, so there was a
general.
question that came in, and this is Rudy, which y'all may know Rudy. Rudy knows everybody. Rudy.
Our bus driver's name is Rudy.
It could be Rudy. Do you drive their bus as well? He said, who are y'all owned by? And I said Goldman Sachs, and you said LCS, right?
Life Care Services.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Goldman Sachs is one of our investors.
Right.
okay. And Rudy said he has been there, so he's been there before, and
Awesome.
everything's beautiful there.
That
so
name
maybe
sounds really familiar.
maybe he is the bus driver. Rudy, do you
Have I
drive the
met
bus? It's Rudy Salcedo. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Rudy. I'm not gonna lie. Salcedo, Salcedo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know.
Rudy's awesome. Everybody knows Rudy. He's probably driving the bus right now. Around. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's cool. So if you want to schedule an appointment,
Yes.
how can they find your guys' information on the internet or social media?
I would go, we do have a social media page that Becky manages. She's our Facebook pro there, so you can find some videos and some pictures there. But also going on our website or just contacting the front desk to schedule a tour. They can ask for Libby or Becky, and the number is 281-724-4057. We'd love to have them come by. We have a lot of great stuff coming up.
Yeah, and they can even have a meal.
you can
with
eat there?
us. They can eat there, so
Absolutely.
you can test out the food.
So I just had a birthday, and I may be old enough
Bring the kids.
to qualify, but I'm down for some food.
Yeah, you can come
Yes.
by and have some food with us anytime.
All right. Well, thank y'all for hanging out today. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Come
It's
on
been a
by.
pleasure.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Awesome.